What are some interesting life hacks for saving money? Try buying reusable objects in place of single-use ones. It's better for your wallet and environment. Steel water bottles. Reusable K-cups. Dish towels instead of paper towels. Etc. Over time the costs of little things really add up. Don't buy something that you normally wouldn't buy just because you have a coupon. When at the grocery, look at the prices or whatever unit it is instead of the total price. It's usually posted in one corner. It's not going to save you tons of money, but it does add up. Plus it takes out the guesswork when comparing similar items. If you can buy a tool to complete a repair for the same price as the repair itself, buy the tool and repair it for free next time. I try to cost things as portions of better or more fulfilling things, i.e. a coffee is 1/10 of a new game. 10 meals out is a weekend away, etc. Always eat before going food shopping. Only drinking water is a solid one. Soda at restaurants or other drinks add up a lot. Learn how to log into your online banking system and review your statement regularly. You'll see how quickly money flows out for coffee, snacks, and unnecessary purchase. Also set a budget and stick to it. If you can avoid it, never take out a payday loan. I don't smoke but live my financial life as a smoker. Meaning every Monday I transfer the sum of 1 week's worth of cigarettes to my savings account. If people that earn less than me can afford smoking, so can I. Easy one: buy your own modem. You can get a good one from Amazon for $100. Internet companies charge you $10 minus $12 a month to rent yours. Buy your own. Return the rented one to internet company and get that charge removed from your bill. Pays for itself in under a year. Get yourself a library card. It's not just books, but also movies, workshops, education, software, computer time, music. I've probably saved thousands on all sorts of crap. If it weren't for the library, I probably wouldn't have been introduced to awesome books like American Gods, The Way of Kings, All Systems Down, or The Road. I don't spend $1 bills. I collect them in a box and at the end of the year I usually have a few $100s. If you have any land whatsoever and you aren't growing at least some your own food, plant a fruit tree, etc. You are really missing out. We got 20-ish raspberry canes at an end of season auction last year for $1 each. They saved me at least $200 in the first year alone. And they are spreading nicely, filling out the space I planted them in. I was pulling in 100 tomatoes every day at one point this summer. My freezer is full of free soups and bags of frozen tomatoes. I save seed, heirlooms, and from here on out, I get free tomato plants forever. If you mulch them heavy with wood chips, they are almost no work. You can make your own compost really easy. It's all a lot less work than you think. And totally free money. Plus, fresh raspberries, tomatoes, peaches, strawberries. They are life-changing. The poop in the store is hollow, tasteless garbage. This year alone, I bet I saved at least $2k from food I grew, with zero input other than a few hours to drop some compost down, plant, mulch, then pick now and then. Look at store-branded food items. Do you really think Safeway, Kroger, Dollar General, Costco, and Walmart all have independent tuna canning facilities? No. They are sourcing the product from of the big three, or however many, facilities that supply the name brand. This goes for the majority of store-branded items. Make it a game to find out who has what national name product as their store brand product. Learn to cook 4 or 5 reliably delicious recipes will go a long way. Don't buy the cheapest option. Often the middle-priced option will be the best value. Things that are too cheap are worth what you paid for them. Make your own lunches for work. The cost of preparing your lunch for the week can be less than what you pay buying one day's lunch. Also, can provide health benefits. Me. Oh, I'm always broke. Maybe I'll find some great useful tips here. Also me. Literally all you have to do is stop eating out every goddamn day and pounding beers for no goddamn reason. Literally. That's it. That's the only thing you have to do. Buy secondhand. Today I have secured myself a solid pine desk for my daughter's room. No marks or damage. For £10. And a worn once 3-piece navy suit for my son to wear at our wedding next year. Also for £10. I buy maybe 80% of my stuff secondhand. I bide my time. Wait for a bargain. And I have saved so much money over the years. Pay your savings account immediately. And treat it like a bill. Each check $100, $400, $50, whatever you can afford gets put away no matter what. Educate yourself on finance as well. The best way to save money is to be savvy about it in first place. P.S. The amount that they tell you put away, 10%, is not nearly enough. I have a friend who, at the end of each pay period, moves whatever she has in checking into savings. It doesn't matter if she's got $5 or $50 in the account. It goes into savings the night before payday. Making one extra payment on your mortgage per year will reduce a 30-year mortgage to roughly 17 years. Live as a minimalist. Getting exactly what you need is not suffering the minimalist budget. Edit. The minimalist budget takes a more expanded view of how to be a minimalist. An example from the book: if collecting action figures makes you happy, then why not allocate 5% of your income to it? Why not 10%? Life is short and finding true happiness can be difficult. Sure, you don't need action figures to survive, but if they truly bring you joy, then by all means allocate resources to fulfill your hobby. The book takes notice of not only how to be frugal and save money, but also how to manage other resources in your life. Some of said resources are possibly more important than just money, such as time, spirituality, happiness, etc. Live below your means. Acting broke. Trust me. Nothing helps you save more than acting broke. And there is a way to do that without becoming a mooch. Eat at home if your friends have a dinner plan at an expensive place. Pre-game if you're going clubbing. And if anyone asks you why aren't you eating, drinking, coming for that vacation, just say you're broke. I learned this the hard way. Because I remember becoming a recluse and slowly stopped socializing just because my friends always had these extravagant and expensive plans, and I realized it really started weighing down on me. But eventually I learned that there was no shame in wanting to save money being broke, and definitely none in saying so. When buying online, leave items in the shopping cart for a while. There is a good chance that the website is tracking this and will lower the price over time to entice you into buying. I've saved a lot by being patient. Like when I got a surround sound amp for $350 that was listed everywhere for $450 to $500. Just by leaving it in the online shopping cart for a week. Buy Defective Clothes. They're usually way cheaper than regular clothes, and most of the time you can't even tell what's wrong with them. Usually it's just something like the arms being marginally too long or a pattern that was from last season. And even then most people can't tell what's from this and previous seasons. Separate poop out. Use multiple bank accounts. Use one for bull poop money. Use one for rent, mortgage, whatever. Use one for recurring bills, gas, car payment, insurance, bills, etc. You know one easy way to not accidentally blow your rent money on dumb poop? Keep it separate from your go party with Jeff on a Friday night money. Usually paychecks are issued every 2 weeks while bills are monthly. You have to pay bills 12 times a year, but you get paid 26 times a year. So every year you get 2 extra paychecks. Don't spend that money. Use it to pay off debt or put it in the bank. Dollar store bleach. Dollar store vinegar. Dollar store cleaning products. Dollar store air freshener. Be so depressed you can't go outside for non-essential activities. Learning how to cook pasta, rice and beans, soups, stews, polenta, grits, etc. Really anything that costs very little and can feed a huge family. You save insane amounts of money. Even if you are frugal in terms of buying cheaper things from stores, e.g. $5 sandwich. For that same $5 you can make pasta with butter, cheese, and peas for the whole family. Or make beef stew with barley. Chuck roast is really cheap and delicious in a stew. If you're in the US and have children in daycare, you can deduct up to $5,000 per year tax-free. My wife's company offers a flexible spending account for this. And they don't reimburse until she turns in receipts. She doesn't ever turn in receipts until late November, early December. So every year around Christmas, we get an extra $5 paycheck. Store brand over-the-counter medications. Allergy meds. Pepto-Bismol. Tums. Martrin. Aleve. Tylenol. You name it. There is a store brand equivalent that is guaranteed to be at least 75% cheaper than the name brand. Just look at the ingredients. They are all the same. Most of them are just Target, CVS, Rite Aid, etc. Buying time on a name brand company's manufacturing process to make their own version of the same drug for less. Call around for car insurance. Do it right now. I was with Safeco the last 8 years. And happy I was paying less than in previous years. Just called around again after moving and found out I was paying roughly 2.5x what I should have been. It was like over $1,500 more a year. I feel like I've been had. If you are getting married, send out wedding invitations to every billionaire's address you can find. You have a 50/50 chance that their assistant will just send you a perfunctory gift without ever wondering who the hell you are. Free gifts. This tip was brought to you by a random meme I saw 5 minutes ago. Don't drink. Alcohol is a money drain. Don't use your main checking account for non-essentials. Give yourself a cash allowance each week. Set it to whatever you find comfortable. And only spend that. Once it's gone. It's gone. And you have to wait until next week. It really helps with budgeting. You know exactly how much you are spending on non-essentials. And you don't need to track every penny. Rice is really cheap and can be really tasty. Have a side of rice with a lot of homemade meals to really round it out with basically no cost. Same with some simple sauteed veggies. Very low cost. Quite healthy and tasty. Don't have kids. If you're buying something, for example, deodorant, if there is a value pack vs a singular packaged one, look at the weights and prices of each. It shouldn't be hard to do the math. And see, oh, the single one is $1 Oz but the value pack is $1. 20/Oz. Just ran into this yesterday at the grocery store. Did you just get a raise? Put that amount into savings if you already have it. A couple $100 a month is nice. But you'll probably not notice is week to week.
Hi there. Look, if you enjoyed the video, well, why not go ahead and hit that like and subscribe to Reddit Stories. In fact, if you want to see even more responses to this thread, well then, take a look. There's the link in the description below. And remember, show some love to those authors while you're there. And I look forward to seeing you next time.